So today it is part 3 of the wage structuring, new labor codes 2026 and tax rules. આજે હું પાર્ટ 3 માં બધું જ કમ્પ્લીટ કરી દઈશ, પાર્ટ 4 પાર્ટ 5 as well. Total wind up. Part 3 is the last portion today, as I am busy for next few days. Okay, now see, આજનું છે કે આપણે કાલે એન્ડ કર્યું હતું HRA સ્ટેચ્યુટરી ફ્રેમવર્ક. હવે the impact of wage restructuring, increase in the basic pay plus DA rises 10% threshold, rises 10% of the threshold in salary, and the exempt portion of HRA may decrease, reducing the take home pay, and the employers must reassess the HRA declaration to optimize the tax benefit. Now whereas the other allowances like meal allowances, conveyance allowances, special allowances, leave travel allowances remains taxable if the exempt conditions are unmet, but whereas the 50% of the add-back rules, 50% of the add-back rule applies for the labor law, and it does not change the tax character of these allowances. Now regarding the old tax regime and new tax regime, old tax regime માં હતું कि exemption of the HRA and leave travel allowance and deduction, that is the ATC, ATD and housing loan interest can offset the higher wages, and new tax regime lower slab rates, but most of the deductions and exemptions are disallowed, and higher basic pay increases the taxable income. And the third thing is that the choice of the tax regime becomes critical for the employees impacted by the wage restructuring, and the employers must take the employees declaration for the choice of tax regime, align the TDS accordingly, and follow the CBDT circular number of 2025 on salary TDS. Now what is CBDT circular number? CBDT is Central Board of Direct Tax that makes the policies, provisions and manages the income tax department, most of administrating the direct tax law. But what is this CBDT circular number? It provides the procedural relief for the taxpayers and officials. Now what are the strategic considerations for the employers? That they have to update the payroll structures, re-evaluate the salary structure, assess the tax impact, and monitor the compliance and communicate with the employees. Now this is then what the practical thing that I'll be explaining, the PF impact. Now the PF impact, the old, actually see, now the employee CTC is 12 lakh. The old structure was that basic plus DA will be 6 lakh, allowance basic plus DA will be 4 lakhs, and allowance is 8 lakhs. So the PF is calculated on 4 lakh. And the new structure જેમાં 50% rule છે, basic plus DA is 6 lakhs, allowances is 6 lakhs, so PF is calculated on 6 lakhs. This is the leading to the higher contribution from the employees and employer. Now the HRA impact is that the basic plus DA before restructuring is 3 lakh HRA exemption calculation, and after the restructuring is 6 lakhs, 10% threshold rises, and HRA exempt portion decreases. And gratuity impact is that gratuity ની definition છે 4.81 મેં તમને કાલે સમજાવ્યું કેવી રીતે આવશે, into last drawn wages into the years of service, that is higher basic pay plus DA, that is increased gratuity liability. So see, now for if you have any grievances and issues regarding PF, regarding the non-payment or settlement or transfer, then તમે શું કરવાનું, if the employer doesn't sign the withdrawal form, you have to file the case with the regional PF commissioner, that is at the nearest EPFO office, with the attestation from that you get from the bank. And then what happens after that, if attestation that you get from the bank, and you can also submit it online if the Aadhaar card is linked. Now ત્યાં પણ અગર તમારો કેસ રિજનલ PF કમિશનરથી સોલ્વ નથી થતો, then you can go to the central government industrial tribunal, and the online portal for the PF grievances and issues are the online portal for the PF grievances and issues is epfigms.gov.in એન્ડ ઉમંગ એપ. હવે પીએફ કઈ કંપનીઝ આપે? બે કયા ફોર્મ આપે? ગવર્નમેન્ટ એઝ વેલ એઝ નોન ગવર્નમેન્ટ ફોર્મ, પ્રોવાઇડેડ કે 20 or 20+ એમ્પ્લોઈઝ ત્યાં હોય. નાવ અગર તમને એચઆરએ રિલેટેડ ગ્રીવિયન્સીસ છે, ઇશ્યુઝ છે, તો એ બે રિગાર્ડિંગ બે સેક્શન્સમાં છે. ઇન્કમ ટેક્સ ઇશ્યુઝ હોય કાં તો તમારા સેલરી અરિયર્સ હોય. અગર તમારું આઈટીઆર ઇશ્યુઝ છે ઇન્કમ ટેક્સ રિલેટેડ, દેન ધ ઓનલાઈન પોર્ટલ ઇઝ ધ ઇન્કમ ટેક્સ ડિપાર્ટમેન્ટ e-filing portal, that is www.incometax.gov.in. and the another thing is income tax department centralized processing center CPC, via CPC. and there is income tax ombudsman as well, જે ITR related issues છે. and if you have issues in HRA regarding the salary arrears, you have to consult to the employer first, and then ત્યાં સોલ્વ નથી થયું તો Department of the Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances, and then there is one more portal. There is for the HRA, the online portal is SFMP portal, and HRA is provided by both by the employer of public sector as well as the private sector companies. Okay, so and yes, today I'll be attaching one there is one attachment આ વિડીયો સાથે હું અટેચ કરીશ by CF Shashi Ranjan regarding the labor codes, so એ તમે રીડ કરી લેજો. and I hope my video was very much helpful, so please do like, share and subscribe my channel. Now the next month I'll be making video. Legal topic is insolvency and bankruptcy code 2026. that is very much helpful for the corporate firms. Okay, I hope you like all my legal topics. ठीक है, so please do like, share, subscribe my channel. Bye, have a nice day.